G'day everyone, welcome back to TNT Footy Season 2026.
Footy's back, baby. Weekends are sorted again.
The AFL season is here and we are pumped to have a massive year for you guys this year.
We've got plenty of things in store for the show, but we're going to be starting with our focus reviews on the matches for the critical moments that actually matter.
We are introducing our monthly TNT interviews where we're talking to people all across the AFL land.
With coaches, community figures, and hopefully a few AFL stars.
Also content creators and other people who are heavily involved in footy.
And something we're brand new this season we're really excited about, TNT Street Talk.
We'll be heading out to games, local footy grounds and events.
To talk to the people that really matter, the AFL fans.
We want to hear your opinions, your predictions, anything footy related live on the show.
And don't worry, if you don't come to us, we'll come to you.
And this season we're also reintroducing Who Am I? So each week I'll give you clues where you will then comment your guesses in the live chat. Across the course of the season, your winning points will be tallied up. Whoever has the most points at the end of the season will get a TNT prize.
Welcome to Moisey's Minute, where we're getting even more controversial this year. Lucky we're here at the home of Collingwood because they're the first cab off the rank. I've got Collingwood sliding out of the top 10 this year. Look out.
I'll be running our viewers' questions this year. Sorry, Taz. Hot takes, predictions, trade talk, and anything sent in by you. So I'm looking forward to all your questions this year.
More footy.
More interactions.
And now, more fans than ever before.
Or two.
Welcome to TNT Footy, Season 26.
G'day everybody and welcome to TNT Footy. I'm Egi. I was about to say I'm Taz. Beside me, Todd.
Hey, what's going on, mate? I'm glad you were doing it because I was thinking the same. I just went to read it before I said Taz as well. So I was like, oh, I'm glad Egi's doing it.
That's good. But yeah, we are live now on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube. So hello, everyone. If you have not yet, make sure you like and subscribe. If you'd like to support us, make sure you share this YouTube to your friends and help us get to our goal of 600 subscribers by the end of the season. That way we can give away the St Kilda Geurnsey right behind me. That's the one.
Get it away. So on tonight's show, we've got the round 3 reviews. The CoachLinker's controversial call was a bit different tonight. Next week's rounds tips, viewers' questions, Sober 26, and Who Am I, brought to you by MTS Elec.
Yes, we do. And just last week we had a special guest, the Footy Couple. So make sure you go back and watch that episode. It's available on YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify.
Oh, I missed that one. Sorry, mate.
That's all right.
Oh, they're all the way back on Thursday. We had my game, the Geelong-Adelaide game. Now I had to rewatch this last night because I'd done it again. It was my dad's birthday on Thursday, so we were out for dinner and then went to poker with him. So I didn't get to watch this game, so I had to go back and rewatch it. So I might have to be a bit more careful when I'm tipping my sides anyway. But it was wet weather football, and Geelong just did it better. They found a way, as they normally do at GMHBA Stadium. They normally find a way down there. Adelaide looked good in patches, and they had a little purple patch there where I thought they were going to roll over the top. But then Geelong were just too strong, too experienced, and that back line holds up really well.
Yes, it does. My little take of the thing, I said, yeah, it was a cracking game. Geelong Cats just found a way again. 23 years unbeaten at home against Adelaide Crows. It was a scrappy, wet slog at GMHBA Stadium, but their pressure, the inside 50 dominance stood up. Adelaide challenged late, even hit the front, but Geelong's composure, a couple of crucial moments sealed it. The main turning point was the late controversial last disposal free kick on the wing that went Geelong's way from the stoppage. The Geelong Cats worked the ball forward, and Jack Martin kicked a crucial goal to edge them clear in the final minutes. The moment effectively swung the game after a tight arm wrestle with Adelaide Crows unable to respond.
Yeah, because it was really tight at that point too. It was sort of next goal win. I was looking at what was going on. It was next goal win, and when they got that free and pushed forward, it sort of broke all Adelaide's momentum and took the game away from them. Adelaide, same as last week when I talked about them. I seem to talk about these guys all the time, but they just need to do that. I know it was wet, but that run quick through the middle ball, which they seem to only try and do for one quarter of a match.
Yes,
They
100%.
need to try and get that going 4 quarters, maybe slow it down to 2. I don't know, but they seem to have one good quarter each game so far, and it's nearly putting teams away.
Yep. Sorry,
And
do you hear the dogs in the background? No one's home, and I must have started the show a bit loud and set them off.
Instead of off. No, that's all right. I couldn't really hear him, but you might be. But and Geelong just keep doing what they're doing. Their pressure, their build-up, they seem to be just like in third or fourth gear or first gear, whatever you call, whichever way you go up. And they're just cruising along and just winning games that they need to, and I can't wait for them to hit full stride.
Yeah, and Basilenka surely stepped up his game as well. So what did he finish on? I think he finished on 40 disposal.
Yeah, so he was red hot as well. Quick.
Yep. Almost 800 meters gained. But yeah, very well. Even Rochelle was
especially in the wet. Especially in the wet too. Like you don't expect him to do that in the wet, but no, it was a good game. It's cracker of a game. It was a bit disappointing with that end result with the free kick, but we're going to have a few of them. Like you can't review them all, and umpires get it wrong.
Yep. Welcome, Jolly. How are we?
Hey, Jolly, welcome. Next game after that, we had Tassie's, but he's missed out tonight because
he's away. It's away on a work too. He must have forgot about it when he was writing down which game he was going to do. So I did a quick little thing. Collingwood Magpies made a statement with a 33-point win over GWS Giants at Marvel Stadium. The Pies led all night with 10 Membry kicking 4 and Nick Dacos starring. Improved ball movement and forward efficiency proved key against an undermanned Giants outfit.
Yeah, they went slow still, but they were 100%, well, say 89% perfect tonight. So they can play that game if they're going to play it like that.
And Oscar Steen had his debut. And
electric was here. The ruck there, he dominated. So I can't wait to see him against a Maxi Gawn or a Christian Cherry or someone like that to see how he goes.
Might not see Tristan Cherry as he is out for 3 weeks.
We don't play you for 3 weeks, do we?
No, probably not. But
when do we play you? I can't remember. It's later in the season, so I think we'll get the Cherry. Yeah, we'll get the Cherry. If he's still around, but I can't see an dropping him now. He's better than Cameron.
Yes, he is better than Cameron.
He can play the new rock roll perfectly, so I don't know why you drop him.
And then, move Cameron up forward, and then they left Tim Membry a little bit free as well, so he was able to outmark. And
I liked that Cameron being forward too, because it gave you a strong target, which you haven't had for weeks. So
100%, yes. And he can hit it down to whatever.
And he took the main man, leaving Membry, as you were saying, Membry free. So not free, but with a lesser man that he could jump all over.
Yes. But before we move into the next game, if you want to hear more in-depth insight about the Collingwood game, me and Turtle have the Collingwood Corner. It's called Dakelicious on a Thursday night at 6:45 p.m. So just before the game on Thursday night when they play Brisbane, tune into that and we'll give you a more in-depth insight into Collingwood. Then moving on to Saturday's game, I think it was a lunchtime game, and it was very, very, very slow starting. But Brisbane Lions claimed their first win of 2026, defeating St Kilda Saints by 33 points at Marvel Stadium, showing the comp they can still beat up teams for 3 quarters and put the afterburners on in the fourth. After a tense physical first half, the Lions exploded after the break, kicking 13 second-half goals, including the last 6. Injuries and scuffles added spice, but Brisbane's late dominance sealed a convincing victory overall.
And they were good late too. They ran all over St Kilda. All over St Kilda late.
So I was out doing some videographing, doing some training for I can't even remember what they're called now. Game someone. I have to go back and have a look at it. But they do all video all the local footy games and that. So I was doing a bit of video training there. So that was good.
A bit of video training. Then we had the next game, which was Fremantle versus Richmond, and Fremantle really blew. They could have won this by 30 goals.
Yeah, they could have.
13 goals, 25 to 6-7. They could have won this by 200 points.
They could have won it. Bit of inaccuracy, but what I wrote here was Fremantle Dockers powered to a 60-point win over Richmond Tigers at a wet Optus Stadium. After trailing early, Fremantle dominated the second half, piling on 8 straight goals. Josh Tracy started with 4, while Caleb Strong and Shai Bolton led the midfield that overwhelmed Richmond despite wasteful kicking. So, they kicked twice as many. kicked twice as many points than they did goals, but they still won by 60 points.
Yeah, and twice as many points as the other team had shots too. So
yeah, that's true. They had 13 shots to 3 times that many.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to my game of the round. It was Todd's Kangas versus the Bombers. North Melbourne Kangaroos snapped a 10-point drought against Essendon Bombers with a 12-point win at Marvel Stadium. Both teams came out light like a freight train, full steam ahead, but the second quarter saw skill levels drop as fatigue set in. North took control in the third, piling on 5 goals won to break the game open. Essendon's inaccuracy proved costly, managing just 5 goals from 44 inside 50s before three-quarter time. A late 4 goals 3 surge gave them hope, but it was too little too late as the Roos hold firm. Tristan Sherry looks to be in hot water with the MRO, and we found out tonight he got 3 weeks for that blood incident. Luke Parker wound back the clock with 33 disposals and 13 marks. McCurcher, Sheasel, and LDU all getting over 30 positions each, and Zane Dersma kicking 3 goals. So how did you feel about that game on
so the night? Parker seems to have found his role down there at half-back, and he's become back to his electric best football there that he was playing in the Swans midfield. He just racking them up down there and loved the move down there. McCurcher back into half-back as well, same. Sheasel LDU doing Sheasel and LDU things. Dersma actually kicked them in the first quarter, so I want to see him try and get into a game a bit more.
Yep.
But Essendon, and this is going to sound really bad, probably should have won that game.
Yeah.
They were sloppy. North was sloppy too, but it was like the Battle of the Spoons. I don't think North will be there this year, and I do think Essendon will. But Essendon looked quicker in that final quarter. North looked to have run out of legs. Merritt was well held by O'Sullivan, which probably won him the game.
Yes.
O'Sullivan tagged Merritt, and it's the first time, I think it was in 10 years or something, that Merritt's under 10 disposals.
Yep.
Or under 12 or whatever it was. And then O'Sullivan went and got the ball 26 times himself. So
yeah, he did. It's quite
so that was a big one. But yeah, it's a very, if you weren't a fan of either of these clubs, I don't see you watching this game. It was a very sloppy game of football, but we got the win, and that's all that matters.
Yep, that's good. All right, just to catch up on chat, we got Jolly's got I'm good, no Swans. Tiger Times at Richmond were up for the fight in the first half ever since Freo destroyed us. If Freo kicked 25-13, the margin would have been doubled. That's correct. He's also got Roos' first win over the Bombers since 2016. Sherry has been the spotlight after his act on the weekend, and Parker, miss him. Oh, poor Jolly. Also, it was definitely a hard watch.
Very hard watch.
What the teams need to do next week. I wrote this on Saturday night after the game, but if you're a Carlton supporter or a Carlton player, make sure you listen to this because this thing could focus you too. North have Carlton. Carlton have 5-day backup. Big tick for North, but they need to play the game out. Stop protecting a lead in the last and just fucking go for it. They have moments where they look like a top 5 team, but it never runs longer than a 2-minute stint. Play the 4 quarters and back yourself. And then I got the unwinnable Bombers have the unbeatable, well-rested Dogs. There's no avoiding what looks to be a bloodbath coming their way. Strap yourselves in and prepare yourself for impact. This plane crash looks to be a doozy. 2 weeks in a row, I cannot find any hope for them.
Well, against Bulldogs, I think the line's been set at 71 points. So even the betting apps have them as 71 points underdogs. But I don't know what Essendon can do. They've got, and I'm going to go to this. I reckon they've got bad leadership. Not leadership like I think it's time to bite the bullet. I think they need a new coach. Their drafting hand for the last year and the year before, they've done it right, but the 3 or 4 before that, they obviously haven't, and they're starting to struggle now because of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what Bombers do. I don't know. I think that was a very winnable game, and they couldn't get it done, so I don't know how they beat anyone this year.
I don't know how they beat anyone this year, but we're going to touch that a bit later again as well. Then we moved into Sunday's game in the morning. We had Port Adelaide versus West Coast. West Coast Eagles stormed back from a 29 points down to edge out Port Power by 2 at Adelaide Oval. Jake Waterman started with 4 goals while Harley Reid sparked the comeback. The Eagles held firm late to secure consecutive wins for the first time in nearly 2 years and beating North Melbourne to the cake as well.
Yeah, I'm going to put this to you because I heard this earlier today. I think it's correct, but West Coast have currently moved past Richmond, Essendon, Carlton, and Port Adelaide in their rebuild.
Yes, I believe so too. But I'm a bit on the fence with Richmond because Richmond started theirs a bit later.
A bit later, but I think they've moved. Well, we'll put Richmond behind them, but I think they've moved past Carlton, past Essendon, past Port Adelaide, because they've got the 2 high-end draft picks like Harley Reid and
Willem Dersma.
Are looking real good.
And then that Murdoch was looking good.
Tyler.
Yeah, that's the one. Is that the Ruckman?
That's the Ruckman, yeah. And they've got him to help speed the rebound. And if they keep these kids together, I can see them shooting up the ladder next year. Even this year, like they were red hot on the weekend. They had no doubt that they could win that game. They just stormed right over the top.
Well, I think they come out thinking like North Melbourne beat Port Adelaide and we beat North Melbourne. Why can we not beat Port Adelaide?
Yeah, why can't we beat them?
Yeah, 100%. Also, catch up on tax. Dogs v Bombers will be scary, I reckon, this week. I'm liking what I have seen from the Eagles youngsters. Yes, me too. Correct, Tiger Time.
Yeah, I think it's good, and I'm liking them as well. I reckon West Coast will go far this year. I don't think I had them to spoon. I don't think they're spooning.
Yes. Also, the last game of the round was a bit of a controversial one as well, but Carlton versus Melbourne. Melbourne Demons produced a stunning comeback from 43 points down to defeat Carlton Blues at MCG. After an almost scoreless first half, the D's piled on 6 third quarter goals, with Cozzy Pickett and Bailey Fritsch leading the surge as Carlton collapsed again.
So this is the 5th highest comeback in history. So there is problems at Carlton. I don't know how they fix it, but you cannot give up that higher lead in a half of football.
Yes, correct.
I don't know what they need to fix, how they need to fix it, but something needs to be done.
It does, yeah. It's just happening way too often. They went from I should go back and have a look. The preseason premiers, and then they come out and they only playing halves. Only playing the first half, and then they went down.
Yeah, first half to go, which leaves up an interesting contest for Carlton North Melbourne next week because they've both only been playing the first half.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a good game.
They're not going to rock up.
So that's why we're all going to this game. But I think another one against them is Carlton having the 5-day backup.
Yeah,
from Sunday to Monday, Sunday to Friday.
A bit more run.
Yeah, I think so. Even without Sherry, who do you reckon will be your ruckman?
It'll be Coleman Jones. I think Coleman Jones will come in, and then they'll get Darling back in. It's an easy swap, but it's going to hurt in the middle. But it might hurt or it might not because Cherry gets a lot of that ball and punches it forward, but he also gets a lot of handball clearances to the dominant Sheasels and LDU. So it might hurt us in there, but it might not.
Oh, yes, I get you. And then we might be going a bit live a bit late on Instagram because I might have started a bit late, but hopefully you're joining in over there.
Yeah, and we've got Brozza just down here. Don't dismiss the way Melbourne played. They played out of their skin when kicking goals for the 4th. Yeah, no, I know, Brozza. Melbourne surged home late like that.
And I think it's Brody too, not Brozza.
Oh, Brody. He's some night blindness.
I thought you got rid of the glasses.
Yeah, I don't need glasses. I think I've got a bit of night blindness now, so when it's dark, I really can't see.
Oh, so you do need a light there.
I need to get a little light. We'll get a little Sheasel light going, eh? But yeah, I think Melbourne were excellent too. Cozzy Pickett in the middle was huge in that final quarter.
Yep.
We've got a controversial call up.
We do.
So controversial call is proudly brought to you by CoachLinker. If you're a coach, want to be a coach, or a club looking for a coach, this platform is for you. Check them out in the links below. Bit of different here. We got out and about in the Good Friday run here, Egi.
We did.
Good Friday around the corner. I'll get the medal in there. With Good Friday around the corner, I thought I'd talk about it. Talk about the run. We just took place on Sunday with Egi, me, his lovely wife, Hayley, and Taz all took on the challenge. Had a lot of fun, seen a few celebrities and got out there around there. So we have a few photos to show off. We had Moisty off in the first leg, posing for the camera. Bloody show pony he is. Always with his phone in his hand, never off TikTok. So that's on that one. Egi was up in the second leg, and I think this is the best photo I've ever seen Egi take. What do you guys think?
There's another one here where I actually get a bit more in the frame.
He gets in that one, but Egi got that sent to him. This is you in the photo, so I think that's the best looking video of Egi I've ever seen.
So clearly she was the main character in that story yesterday. So.
Yeah, main character. Egi got a bit of side look there. Tass was up third, and for you guys that didn't think he would run, we have proofs for you, sort of.
Just in the corner there, you can see his arm.
Just his arm there. Nah, it could be anyone. Oh, wait, here he is. We did get a photo. That was the first photo he got sent, was just his arm, and then we had to write back and get another one. All in all, it was a great day, and we'll be back again next year. Hoping a few more viewers will tag along for a good cause and to help out with the Good Friday appeal.
Yes.
Bring on Friday's clash, which we are all trying to attend. So get down there if you can.
Get down there. Get behind the great cause.
No, so it was a good run down there, wasn't it?
I did have a lot of fun. I paced myself a bit too much, and I had a bit more in the tank at the end. So next time I probably go a bit harder, I reckon.
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times now, and I did the same. I was right at the end. I was sprinting because I had heaps left. And I thought, I'll bugger this up. But there's a photo of me going full tilt right at the finish line, so I had too much energy at the back end.
Yeah, I think, but yeah, your distance was three times as much as mine. But you were saying that at the start of it, all the guys warming up were doing sprints down the straight.
Yeah, so I got there early, and I was watching all the pro athletes were doing 100-meter sprints and high knees, and they were warming up an hour before the race. And I thought, I'm only going to do an hour and a half race. I'm not going to warm up for an hour before.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good day. So that's all. We went a bit different there. I thought we'd plug that while we had it. We all got down, had a bit of fun there, and feel free to tag along next year.
Feel free to tag along. Just getting up the next week's. So we've
got a bye next week. We've only got one bye, thank God. There's only one less game of footy next week. It's St Kilda Giants.
Yes, they're both got the bye next week. And then bringing up, there we go. What was that?
Another Thursday night for your mob. Look here.
That's another Thursday night. Brisbane versus Collingwood. Actually, we were Friday last week, so we're moving into Thursday this week. Yeah,
I've got Brisbane winning that up there, I think.
I'm going to have to go Brisbane too, I think. But I'll probably will tip Collingwood.
You can't tip against your own team.
I can't tip against your own team.
Then we got the Good Friday clash at 3:15 on Friday. I've got North Melbourne beating Carlton, but I'm not confident.
Yes, I've got North Melbourne beating Carlton too. It all depends who wins the first half, and then we'll load up on whoever's in front, yeah?
Yeah, whoever's in front will load up on the other team to come from behind.
Yeah. Then Friday, we should have a pretty good match Friday night. We got Adelaide versus Fremantle at Adelaide Oval, which should be a cracker.
Now, is Dawson back?
I couldn't tell you that. I don't know for sure. Yes.
If Dawson's back, I'm on Adelaide. If he's not, I'm on Fremantle. I'll have to look into that.
Then we're moving into Saturday afternoon, 4:15. We got Richmond versus Port Adelaide.
Who are you going, Adelaide, Fremantle, mate? You forgot to tip.
Oh, sorry. I'll go Adelaide. Two losses lately. They're bound to bounce back, I think.
Now, Richmond, Port Adelaide. I've gone for a shock here, but I don't think Port Adelaide can win. I'm going Richmond. I'm going
Richmond too. At the MCG, I'm going for Richmond. Yep.
I thought I was throwing one out of the field, but everyone's on board.
Nah. And then I'm going for an upset out in the West where Sydney should dominate. It's no upset.
I'm going West Coast against Sydney. Sydney is injury prone. West Coast are on fire. I think they win 3 in a row. I'm on West Coast to beat Sydney over there.
I can't tip West Coast to beat Sydney. I can't tip them to get 3 in a row. I'm going Sydney and West Coast.
The form they're at, I'm going to give them a chance. And Sydney's been playing pretty ordinary football without Gordon. So I'm going to give the young kids a go.
Yeah.
Melbourne Gold Coast on Sunday, 3:15.
Have we heard how long track's out for, or I haven't looked into that yet? Because they had the bye, I haven't had a big look.
I still haven't looked into it. I'm at home, Wellesley. We can't drink this year, mate. So between 6 you just go home, Toddy, you're drunk.
thinking that West Coast is going to get over Sydney.
It's just a little sneaky. I probably will change my tip later in the week, but let's go. I don't know about track, but I've still got Gold Coast to beat Melbourne easy. Yes, I got Gold Coast to beat Melbourne easy. And then we're going to have the slaughtering where I think Bulldogs are going to get put up for murder charges as they take on Essendon. This will be the shortest. I don't think they can have dollar favourites, but if they could, this would be the one.
Yeah, I'm almost tempted to go like everybody to score a goal for Bulldogs.
Yeah, just every player on the team to kick one. They're going to be running from the back line because they're going to be bored.
Yep. I'm a little worried they'll pull off Bont early, or someone early too, and that they won't get the disposal markets. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just go goal markets. I've got Bulldogs too in that one.
Then we got the cracking Easter Monday game where we have Hawthorn taking on Geelong, which this should be a belter, and it could go either way. But I'm going Hawthorn. Don't know why.
I'm going Hawthorn just because the Kennett curse. Let's get it. Oh, no, that was the other way, wasn't it? But I'm still going Hawthorn.
Okay.
I haven't tipped Geelong this year, though, so maybe I should give him a go.
Yeah. Turtle's actually he's not drunk, he's having withdrawal hallucinations.
What are we doing this weekend? Is it just football?
Pardon?
Have we just got Good Friday this weekend? There's nothing else on?
I think so, yeah.
I can pick any game because I've fucked the last two up. So.
Yeah, you can pick any game, I think.
I'm going West Coast Sydney because I think it's going to be an upset.
West Coast Sydney. All right, let's put it in. I'm leaning towards the Easter Monday game. I don't know why, but I'm going to go the Easter. It's just going to leave me a short time to prep for the show that night because we're going to have like an hour after the game. But yeah,
you won't like 22 minutes after the
game. But I usually watch it on the computer anyway. Well, I've got the PlayStation set up now with KO on it, so I watch it on there. And then I'll be able to write it down as I'm watching. So.
Yeah, the other thing with Sydney and Hawthorn, they've got the massive break. Like Sydney's had 17 days off and Hawthorn's had 18 days off.
Yeah, I know.
So can they get back into it?
I reckon they can.
Did Tazzy give us a note on what game he's doing?
No. So we'll touch in with him over the coming days and we'll send out a post and let you know.
We just pick one for him, the Bulldogs Essendon. What? That's a prime time, 7:20 on a Sunday. Yeah, good.
That is a prime time. That's a good one. But I don't think he likes to do
we'll
this.
We'll let him.
Yeah, we'll let him choose. Yep.
Let him. He might be busy.
But that's the wrap for this week's tips. Now we're moving into my neck of the woods, where we got the viewers' questions.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Sent in all by you. The first one is from CoachLinker. Thanks, CoachLinker. And this is the one we mentioned earlier. Do you see Essendon winning a game this season? If they were to win, who against?
It was North.
Yeah, we saw them play North. They didn't win. They played Port Adelaide, didn't win. I'm not sure who else that they've played this season.
Well, they will play North again, so they might get North later.
But I think North will be up and running by then. I don't see them beating West Coast, but they might beat West Coast over here.
I don't see him beating West Coast over here. I don't see him beating Tigers anywhere.
No.
It's going to have to be a real upset, like a St Kilda shit the bed or something.
Yeah, so I think even round one, what was that? That was Hawthorn, and they got demolished.
I don't know. I don't think they win a game. I've been saying that.
Yeah,
they're
like
playing at the moment.
I even think Richmond beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way they're playing, the structure they've got no defensive structure. They look good in one quarter.
I like Brian Wells' Carlton.
We didn't even think about Carlton. What about
No,
Carlton?
that's true. And then Zoe's also got they'll beat the Saints.
Well, that's the one. I think is Saints shit the bed. And I didn't even think of that. Maybe Carlton.
I think
Carlton
so. If
shit the bed in the second half.
Yeah. Because they shit the bed harder than North does, and they only lost to North by 2
right.
goals.
Yeah, and North just held on, so maybe Essendon can get over them. So, yeah, actually, I'm going to give them one win against Carlton.
Yeah, we're going to say Carlton. Sorry, Taz.
Thanks, Brian.
Moving into the next question is from Coach Stephen, and he's like, which of the new rules do you like and dislike? The ruck one was a bit hard. I still can't understand it, but you can't jump over the line, but I do like the last disposal out in the middle of the field there. I do like that.
Yeah, I like the last touch out because it makes the game quick, and it brings out the abuse at the umpire with the they don't have to make the decision. It's just a free kick.
Yeah, and I would like to see it in the forward and back 50s as well, I reckon.
Oh, that'd make it. What if you're kicking at goal and it bounces wrong way? You just give it up.
Yeah.
Bit harsh. I like the stand rule. The stand rule effectively takes a player out, makes the game really quick, but that's what we want.
Yes.
High scoring. Like, we had a lot of low scoring games on the way, and I found it, I don't want to say boring because they were okay, but like it was we're used to this high octane footy now, and then we go back to a slow game and it just settles us a little bit, I think. But
It does.
and the ruck rule, I don't know what's going on in there. There's free kicks getting paid that I've got no clue what for. The Collingwood new ruckman was karate kicking, and I thought that was illegal, but he was running, jumping with his leg out, and you run and jump with your knee out, and I don't know.
Brody just put a can't wait for Carlton to beat North this week. We should get, because there's a big group of us going, we should get like a bet going.
No, we shouldn't, because there's one North Melbourne supporter and 15 Carlton supporters coming.
I'm on the North train. I've got my boy Harry Sheasley, my number one draft pick.
Yeah, we've got two of us.
Yeah. Also got Wellesley's got, it should only be off the deck or handball egging, not a shanked kick. Oh, that's true. But I suppose if you shank it, there's kick down the full, so you get the ball anyway. Wellesley's got $2,000 on. I wouldn't do that.
I'm not that confident, mate. I'm not
that confident either. I'd rather put $1,000 on the draw.
Yeah. Just that's got more chance of winning. We've got Turtle here. The stand rule could use work if the player had to kick over the player on the mark. The fact that they can be 5 meters off the line makes it impossible to defend the person on the mark. I think that was the whole point, though. That's why they like it.
I think so too. And then we're moving into our second last question, where it is from Talking Everything AFL. What do you think of Boss's position? Well, I think they got Adam Simo in there for a reason, and
Well, I think Simo, when he came in, should have gone straight to the head job.
Yeah.
Keep Boss around as an assistant if you want, but he should have gone straight to the head job. And I can't see him after that performance. We'll see this week. If they have another one this week, they might come and beat North by 80 like they normally do on Good Friday, and then he keeps the job for a couple of weeks. But if they lose, I think he's in a lot of hot water. Yes,
there is. And then Artie's over on Instagram. He joined the chat. If you're still there, I want to know what the reference is to this question, but I'll put it out there now. How does Geelong get away with it? But I'll put this into context. That before that, he was saying that the best on ground for the Geelong game were the 4 umpires. So I'm guessing he's thinking, how did Geelong get away with having the 4 umpires on there as well?
Yeah, I think it was just that kick, that last one, because a free kick decided it.
Yes, 100%.
So that might have been it.
I'm just looking at Turtle's message, but I won't repeat that.
Won't repeat that one. Yeah, I was looking at that one. They get a lot of free kicks, but they deserve a lot of them. That one wasn't their fault. Like, they didn't tell the umpire, they kicked it out of bounds. Like, the umpire made his own decision.
And our Tiger Time says it's for Cotton On as well. They're the ones paying the bills, all the farms.
Yeah. Cotton On's got it.
It does. But yeah, that's viewers' questions. So mostly on the weekend. So I'll throw out a few more now. I'll start at probably Thursday night, and then make sure you get your questions in. We'll choose 4 or 5 of the best ones, and we'll read them out on the show.
We got Brian Wells here. So has Taz sold his membership yet? He's actually a North Melbourne member.
Yeah. He's actually not even a Carlton member. He's a North Melbourne member.
He's a North Melbourne member. All our loyal Carlton fans in chat are all North Melbourne members for the Good Friday membership. Us 3, we've all got a Good Friday membership.
Yep, just so we can get those level 2 seats, that's for sure.
Just the level 2 seats, and we can get 12 tickets. That's the only way they're sold out.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Sober 26, it's live now. Check the QR code on the top left of the screen where you can purchase when he gets it up there.
There it is.
You can purchase our Sober 26 singlets, shirts, or hoodies, which $10 from each will be donated to the Black Dog Institution. Tag us in an instant post, Facebook post, TikTok post, whatever, with you wearing the singlet or T-shirt or jumper in any public event, and we'll double the donation from 10 to 20. If you would like to just donate, you can follow the shirts link, and there's a donate link down there. Also, once we raise 250, Egi will shave his hair into a mullet.
It's getting pretty long now.
Yeah, he needs a haircut. His wife's been telling me, so let's get it done. So follow us on Facebook, because we'll be posting pictures, videos maybe, and submissions on how we cut it into a mullet.
Yes. You got to send us in some pics of what mullet you want it to look like. But yeah, get to donating. I think all the links are down in the description below.
Yep. Oh, bro, if they were level 1 tickets last year, they might be level 1 again. I'm pretty sure they're level 2. I'll look into it.
Yeah, they were level 1 last year, but yeah.
It might be level 1. I'll look into it after the show. I'll let you know. But...
All right, beautiful. Now we're coming into my favourite segment, and it is the Who Am I? But Tazzy's not here today, so Todd's taking over the reins.
I'm taking over the Who Am I? So sponsored by MTS Electric. MTS Electric, your only stop for electrical installation and solutions. From domestic to commercial and industrial door-to-door automations. Nath has got you sorted. Located in Melbourne, call him on 04 00 962 113 or check out his socials in the link below. Full prize decals will come out shortly, but it's in excess of $300 in cash and prizes.
And just to get our score count out there, we got Zoe on 2 and George Speechley is also on 2 points. So they're tied. So yeah, we've still got 20 rounds to go, so you've still got a chance to get in there.
And we got Tiger Time, Michael Crane and Brosser all 1 point below on 1.
Yep.
Right, so you should know how it goes now. We'll give you 10 seconds each clue. Many guesses as you want. I'll read the clues out, give you 10 seconds, and guess away. We'll have Egi looking at the chats because
yes, I will.
I'm going to be busy.
Yeah.
I was a small forward / mid and was known for my speed.
Welcome, Dean Dixon, over there on Instagram. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok.
I'm a 4-time All-Australian player.
Oh. We got a comment coming in. Zoe's got Stephen Milne.
It was not Stephen Milne.
Over on Instagram, Dean Dixon's got fuck nose.
All right, so the third clue.
Tiger Time's got Maurice Rioli. No, sorry.
I think this one will give it away. I once had 7 running bounces down the field to kick the greatest ever point in history.
Oh. Nothing on Instagram. Turtle's got Cyril Rioli. That is incorrect. Zoe's
incorrect.
Zoe's got Isaac Rankin.
I am the current and forever holder of the game's record.
Sorry, Dean. No, it's not Michael Long. Tiger Time's got Lewis Jetta. Turtles even put Michael Long. I thought this one would have gave it away for sure.
I thought that would have good. My nickname is a common name for elders born between 1946
oh, there it is.
And 1964. Boomer Harvey is correct, Turtle. Current and forever records game holder. It must be only me that knows about the running bounces. Has no one seen these 7 bounces down the wing to kick a point?
Yes. Sorry, Dean, you're just beaten to the cake.
Just beaten by Turtle.
Just
Boomer
beaten.
is correct, Turtle. You are in, mate.
You are in. So Turtle's on the board now with 1. So still leading Zoe on 2 and George Speechley on 2. And that was a close one though.
Yeah, no, that was a close one there. It's no one watches North. Yeah, no, I didn't think they did, but everyone get a bit defensive. North. I had to come up with this late because I forgot all about it. I'm like, North. I know too much about North. We'll go Boomer.
Big Dicko's not happy. He reckons he was first, but we'll have to go to the to the video break a bit later.
Big Dicko?
I can't see it on Instagram. It doesn't have the time.
Yeah, we'll have a photo finish later and we'll let you know on social.
Yeah, we'll let you know. But yes, beautiful. But that's pretty much that's the wrap so far.
That's the wrap because we didn't have Taz over talking and me over talking tonight, which
yeah, that's true.
I got a fill-in today, so I can't really talk properly today.
No.
But don't forget to follow us on all the socials, subscribe, follow, like. Trying to give away that St Kilda jersey. We've still got it.
Still got it here. I think we're on about 160 or 170 followers now, so we're getting close. But before we go, make sure you tune in at 6:45 on Thursday before Pies take on Brisbane with our Dakelicious segment I do with Turtle, talking all things Collingwood. Even
All
welcoming
things
the
Collingwood.
haters as we have the tough task of taking on the reigning premiers.
And don't forget to get down to Friday night if you can get a ticket. We're all going to be there.
Yes, we're all going to be there. I'm not sure if
Are
we're
we
going
doing
to be there early
street
or
talk
not.
before that game? I don't know.
It's a TBC. So
Because it's a 3:15 and there's a pretty game, so we'd have to be there at 10 o'clock, I think.
Yeah,
all
I
the
think so.
pre-game
And then,
entertainment.
And I got to check on the babysitters what time they can take over the kids.
What time they can get there.
Yeah.
All right, thanks everyone for tuning in.
Thanks everyone for tuning in, and
And let's hope it's an explosive round of footy.
let's hope so. See you all on Thursday.
So, yeah, bye.
Where we're at, TNT.
In the land of footy madness where the crowds collide, Taz, Todd and Egi were ready for the ride. Taz rocks the blues with Crips in his heart. Viewers' questions coming now, that's just the start. Goals and speckies in the heat of the game. AFL glory, yeah, it's all the same. TNT footy, we're living the dream. With Taz,